Hi, my name is Bailey Watkins, and this is my ED 407 Horizon Report Technology Predictions presentation. NMC stands for New Media Consortium. The Horizon Report I chose to review is based on K through 12 education. This edition launched in 2009 and it was broadened to include primary, middle, and high schools. It examines a range of emerging technologies and their potential impacts on teaching and learning in pre-college learning environments. My presentation will focus on the technologies found in the report's project shortlist. Each of the emerging technologies fall under a specific time to adoption. Short term is 1 year or less, mid-term is considered 2 to 3 years, and long term is roughly 4 to 5 years. Let's take a closer look at emerging technologies found under short term. The two I will discuss are BYOD and cloud computing. Since both are labeled as short term, they are predicted to be seen very soon, so around 1 year or less. BYOD stands for Bring Your Own Device. It may also be called BYOT, meaning Bring Your Own Technology. The term simply means students bring their own phones, tablets, laptops, and other devices to class. The devices can be connected to the school's network. BYOD helps create a student-centered learning environment as well as a one-to-one learning environment. Apps can be downloaded on their device to create quicker or easier access to materials. Teachers feel BYOD gives students a sense of ownership and control of their own learning. There are many routes to take when implementing this in your classroom, but overall positive results have been seen. I have seen this technique used in my future work environment many times. BYOD can be used by way of apps on smartphones or tablets in physical education. During skill learning, students can record their partner demonstrate the presented technique. Apps can be used to replay and monitor the partner's form. They can then watch the video and be provided feedback on the skill. Other PE apps can be used to time activities, give cues for skills, or to even call out exercises or directions for activities. Now for cloud computing. The Horizon Report states cloud computing refers to expandable, on-demand services and tools that are served to their user via internet from specialized data centers and consume almost no local processing or storage resources. Cloud computing resources support collaboration, file storage, and access to computing cycles. There are many business uses for cloud computing, but schools use this to boost collaboration between students, productivity, and mobility in teaching and learning. Google Apps, such as Google Docs, is a great example. The main idea is for files to be shared, accessed, and collaborated on by students anywhere, anytime. The files can be made public, private, or a hybrid version of these. Dropbox is another common example. To use cloud computing in my physical education classroom, I would have students use their device to record other students demonstrating a skill. The video can be shared via Google Apps for the other group of students to assess, like another form of peer reviews. Other technology can be used to collect data such as pulse or heart rate, steps during an activity, or even calories consumed. Data can be shared for the other classmates to analyze. This creates collaboration while assessing and learning new material. Next, we'll take a look at technology considered to be midterm on the project shortlist. They are games or gamification and learning analytics. These are predicted to be seen in the K through 12 setting in 2 to 3 years. Gamification means the integration of gaming elements, mechanics, and frameworks into non-game situations and scenarios for training and motivational purposes. This idea has sparked the thought of games potentially transforming teaching and learning. Gamification provides students with game-like elements such as leaderboards, milestones, and badges into non-game environments. This can provide motivation for students when participating while learning content through games. Some examples are Classcraft, which is similar to Minecraft. It has been a hit due to students seeing immediate results and being able to level up as they gain experience. I can definitely see this useful in PE. Two ideas are to implement Wii and Xbox in the class. Both use games and gesture recognition technology while students participate. The Kinect technology does so without students even needing a remote controller, which is great, so students won't all need a piece of equipment. They can all just participate. The games show leaderboards which motivate students to stay engaged and try their best. The other midterm technology is learning analytics. The main use of this is learner profiling. This process allows for gathering and analyzing of detailed information about individual student interactions and online learning activities. This relates to the overall goal of creating better pedagogies and empowering students in their learning. Data tracking of progress for student online activities is going a long way to better each student's educational experience. Teachers can see who is lacking in what area so that they can get the help they need. Time spent on activities, behavior, and attendance can all be tracked, as well as assessment. Although physical ed uses significantly less paper and pencil assessments, and even time spent on online activities, I could use a version of learning analytics in my class. Technology can be used to track time it takes to complete activities such as running the mile, so I can review the data. This is just one example of an activity where data is very helpful to allow me to keep track of student progress and who is in need of help. Finally, we will look at the emerging technologies under long-term on the project shortlist. They are called the Internet of Things and wearable technology. The two are predicted to be seen in 4 to 5 years. The Internet of Things allows the Internet to transmit and receive data and information from one object or piece of equipment. The Horizon Report says Internet of Things is still today more concept than reality. In the K-12 section, potential applications are easy to imagine, however. Sensors can be used to track temperature and humidity. Projects are currently working to develop Internet of Things resources to aid teaching and learning. Some envision students being recognized as soon as they step foot on campus, while others see science lab equipment or lockers calibrating themselves automatically. Overall, the Internet of Things will make objects capable of adjusting to specific needs to sustain materials. Location awareness is another capability. Honestly, with so much still being uncertain for the Internet of Things, it was hard for me to relate it to my future career. My best version would be to use sensors and processors to monitor heart rate and temperature of students during an activity. This keeps their levels in a safe zone and takes away the possibility of someone overheating or reaching a dangerous heart rate level. GPS locating services would be great during hiking field trips as well. Last but not least is wearable technology. Although there is a wide variety, wearable technology refers to devices that can be worn by users taking form of an accessory. The technology can be used to track sleep, movement, location, and even social media. They can help improve the user's lifestyle and health. The data collected by the technology can automatically sync to show the user real-time progress. Fitbits, Jawbone, and smartwatches are common examples. I can implement wearable technology with ease in the K-12 PE setting to teach my students about nutrition, exercise, and to help instill healthy habits. In other settings, wearable jewelry can alert of dangerous conditions in a science lab, or wearable cameras with GPS capability to take pictures or record data of their surroundings on field trips. Going back to PE, I would implement the previously mentioned smartwatches to track student activity. Location can also be tracked if needed on field trips or even on campus. Goals can be set and tracked with a Fitbit and Apple Watch. This enables students to be motivated to reach their goals, and it also provides me as a teacher with feedback on their activities. This has been my Horizon Report Technology Predictions presentation. Thank you for watching.